I feel like okay. So I don't know if you know this, but I did see you do stand up one time. You were at Brownies.
Oh shit. Oh.
No. This was when I decided I wanted you to come on the podcast.
Oh.
As I saw you do a set, and I forget who you just chose. Some random guy, white guy, comic in the audience, and we're just yelling at him. And I was immediately like,
They
"That's
weren't
funny."
listening to my set.
Yeah, they weren't. Do they ever?
Yeah. I'm like, y'all not the only black person.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That must. You remember this set?
The very shitty set.
I thought it was. I mean, I'm never watching like in that kind of space. I'm never like, judging someone on their material. I'm judging them on how they manage to navigate that space and insert their material.
Yeah.
Which I think there's two different things. Anyway, I love that set, and that's when I was like, yeah, let's come on. No. All right, so it is Monday, July 14th I'm trying like a thing where I pretend like I'm a news anchor,
Yeah.
I guess. It's Monday, July 14th at 7:30 p.m. And this week on Max Talks to Women, we have comedian Rose.
Yay.
And we haven't spent enough time together, so I'm going to introduce myself to her, and then hopefully she will return the favor and tell us a little bit about herself.
I'm gonna try.
I did go through your Instagram a little bit today, which and you were in Greek life. Is that true?
I'm an affiliate.
Affiliate?
Yeah, Miss Kappa Alpha Psi.
I don't know what that means, but I was like, that seems pretty good.
Yeah,
Must be successful.
The Kappas is a fraternity, and they had like a pageant.
Oh, okay.
And I won that year.
So that doesn't mean you're like in Greek life. You just won a pageant.
I just won a pageant.
But that's impressive.
Yeah.
What did you do? Do you remember what you did for your what's it called? Like
My
your
talent?
skill? Yeah, your talent.
A conjun. You know what that is?
No.
It's a wooden box, and it has a snare in it, and you slap on it to like make beats and stuff.
What?
Yeah, I used to be in band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Were you in the percussion section in
Yeah,
band?
percussion. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I always dig the percussion section of any sort of large orchestra because they're like so serious for so long, and then they have to hit one note.
Well, not the section I was in.
Oh yeah, you guys are going hard.
I was missing notes.
Why were you missing notes?
Not paying attention.
Yeah, well, you were just hanging out.
Not supposed to be serious. No.
I feel like band people are always like, there's like, they're either like super nerds. No, maybe they always are.
Yeah, they always are.
But many of them are distracted by trying to get laid. Is that not true?
It is true. Mm-hmm. Yes, because band camp.
Yeah.
Very nasty.
Is it really?
Yeah, but I'm complete opposite. I don't even know how I ended up in band. I
mean, better than, I don't know, playing field hockey or something.
Yeah.
No offense to field hockey players.
I was an athlete too.
Come on.
Yeah, I did track.
You did it all.
Yeah, track, band.
So I brought that up because I was in a fraternity for one night.
Oh, for one night.
Yeah, I went to initiation, and it was just it was just like a room of men, and I was like, I don't want to do this at all. That's why I have a podcast called where I talk to women. I don't really like being surrounded by men. So we have that not in common at all.
Tried it, not for me.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Do you like hanging out with men? Put you on the spot.
Not really. I don't like.
I'm not taking notes on this. Don't worry.
I don't like hanging out with people. Period.
Oh, okay. You're on my team then. You just like go home and just, what I do is I go home and I set up a chair that's facing a blank wall. Just stare.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, I don't do that.
I lay down and I stare at the ceiling.
Oh, that's even better.
So maybe.
There's something there.
Yeah. But I really don't like people.
No?
I try. I mean, you don't see me at a lot of open mics.
Yeah, that's fair. People always ask, like, I don't do a ton either. I do like, especially when I'm like, I just started this podcast. So I'm like, it was a lot of work in the beginning. I'm starting to figure out the time management of it. But yeah, so I haven't been doing a ton of mics, and someone asked me why, and I was like, there's only so much time I can spend around other people.
Yeah.
You know, and like I have my family too, and I want to save time for people that have been in my life for a long time. So it's like, yeah, it's hard to balance that.
Yeah. 100%. But when I say I don't like people, I just don't like the social interaction with people sometimes.
Right. Well, what do you mean? Expand on that. Like, you don't like
the introducing I don't know. Like, I'm a weird person.
Right.
I'm just going to say that.
That's okay.
Cause like when I'm on stage, like, cause I don't drink, I don't smoke. That's my high. That's where like I'm like, oh shit, like I'm really doing this. And then once I get off stage, I'm not that same person on stage.
Well, I always think about. Have you ever seen that episode of Comedians in Cars with Dave Chappelle?
I've seen a snippet, but not like the full thing.
Either way, there's this moment where he's like in a cafe and he's like talking to Jerry Seinfeld, looking very scrumped inside himself, and he's like, "That's the real me on stage. I exist like this so that I can be on stage." And I always think about that, like you're saying that you come to life on stage.
Yeah, I come to life on stage.
Yeah, I think that that's common within performers.
And after that, I'm just like, I'm dead inside.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is. Do you have to work? I bartend, so like I also my job is social.
I'm a leasing consultant, so
you have to talk to people.
I have to talk to people.
I think that's also part of it that some comics like who are going to a million mics don't understand. Like if you have a social job and then you have to be social out, it's like, oh, it's so much.
Wow. It was a full therapy session. I never thought about it. Like
It was funny because I had Ebony Moore on last week, and at the end she was like, wow, I needed that. And I'm like, is this like, am I making a therapy podcast?
Like it's making sense. Like that's probably why I don't like being social, because I have to do it all day.
Yeah. And also like, I think a lot of people who work in social industries, we enjoy having interaction with humans that it's defined.
Yeah.
The relationship is already built.
Yeah.
So like I know how to interact with customers when I'm a bartender because I'm a bartender. Right. Whereas like if I'm just out in the world, oh God,
I don't
terrifying.
I don't know what the format is. You know, that is a good point.
Yeah.
Because I know if you walk in my door, you either need to pay your rent, you're either late on your rent, or something happened, and I can check all 3 boxes off.
Well, so you like are the office manager for like a leasing firm.
I work at an apartment complex, so
that's tough.
I'm the first person that they see when they walk in.
I bet they really are kind of throw a lot of energy at you sometimes.
Yeah. And when they meet me, I'm very monotone, so it seems like I don't care. So
I hate that people assume that like I mean that same thing happens to me when I'm bartending. Like if I'm reciting information to you, I'm not gonna like cite it excitedly.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna be like, this is what we have to offer, and they'll be like, oh God. And you're like, I'm not gonna give you all of my personality all the time. That's crazy. So you weren't in Greek life.
No.
But you were voted. What's that called? You won a talent show. No.
Yeah. Well, it was a pageant. I won. I was Miss Kappa Alpha Psi. I got a crown and everything.
And you did the drums for your. Wow. What else did you have to do for this talent show, or for the whole show itself?
We had to, of course, answer dumbass questions.
Oh, right.
Then they had like a category of like, because it was still in college, so they had like a category where we saw ourselves. So we had to like dress up as like our occupation.
Oh, what did you dress up as?
I was going to school for kinesiology, and I found out that it required math too. So I was like, no, fuck that.
Yeah. You were like went to one of the classes and realized really quickly it didn't fit into your personality.
Well, it's funny because I don't know why people always try to like relate like their career to something like emotional. So for me, my brother, he had juvenile arthritis and he had to go to physical therapy. So I was like, oh, like that's something cool, and I thought I wanted to do that.
That does make a lot of sense. Yeah. I think a lot of us do relate. I mean, I probably started working in restaurants because my brother did it, you know?
Yeah.
That was certainly the step in. But you were like, I can give back. I can help people who need that. But we were like, not if there's math involved.
Like, no, because I'm bad at math.
Are you?
Yeah. 2 + 2 = 5 sometimes.
It does.
So yeah, it just wasn't adding up for me.
And so you said you dropped out of college.
Yeah.
Not to blow up your spot.
Oh no, that's one of my jokes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's fun. I haven't heard it.
But yeah, my mom was very upset. She still wants me to go back to school.
I mean, yeah, I think, how old are you?
27.
27. I mean, I think it's cool to go back to college later in life. I've always appreciated that. I mean, one of my favorite movies is that movie with Melissa McCarthy, where she goes back to school at the same college as her daughter.
Oh, damn.
It's so funny.
I have to watch that.
Yeah, I'm bad at remembering names, but I just like that idea of going back to school later because you have a sense of self more. Like,
yeah,
why are you going to college to try and figure out the rest of your life when you're 18?
Yeah.
I didn't know what I wanted.
Yeah, they put a lot of pressure on people that are 18.
No, for sure. Yeah. What would you go like? Have you thought about it? Like, what would you go back for?
Just a general associate's degree because I'm already doing what I want to do now, which is leasing and real estate.
Oh, really?
So okay. I don't necessarily need it, but it would benefit me.
You could get like make more money or something.
I can make more money.
Yeah. Then eventually that would be a great thing to do.
Yeah.
And also then your mom would stop bothering you.
Yes.
Which isn't that the best part?
But I fucked the whole college thing up. Like I had a full ride
for band.
Well, no, so my mom was military.
Okay.
So I had got like a scholarship because she had served during a time of war.
Oh, okay.
So she ain't do nothing for real. She was in the Gulf War.
The Gulf War was wild.
Yeah, but
not a ton happened.
Yeah, she alright. You know, ain't like she got blown up or anything. Anyway, shout out to my mama, but still. But yeah, so so it was a 6-year scholarship, and I got like $1,000 every semester.
What?
And I fucked it all the way up.
Because you had to like maintain a certain GPA or something?
No, I didn't have to maintain a GPA, nothing. I just had to go to school, get my degree, didn't have to pay it back or nothing.
And you just were like, nah, I can't do it.
I can't do it, no.
Oh, man, you are a comic. You're destined for this.
She was mad as fuck when she found out about that.
I bet.
She found out from her, because my mom's a teacher after she retired from the military. One of her students, because I was close to some of her students, and they were following me on Instagram. So like they see me post one of my jokes, and they were showing her. So she called me and she was like, "So you dropping out of school and you want to be a comedian?" I was like, I think I'm funny. And she was like, "Bitch, you're not funny."
Did your mom really say that?
Yes.
Moms, I feel like moms can't see a sense of humor in their child. It's impossible.
It's funny. She sees it now, but she won't let me know that. She'll tell my aunts and my cousins.
She'll be like, she is funny, but don't tell her.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't want to encourage it.
It's crazy. I asked her to come to one of my shows and she was like, "I'm only going to go to one of your shows if it's like at a theater or something." She was like, "If it's at like a restaurant, I'm not going to go."
I mean, that is fair, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't really want my parents to ever see me do comedy. Maybe ever.
My dad see me do stand up.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
It was good.
Yeah. Did he laugh?
Yeah, he laughed. He was kind of part of it a little bit.
Oh, you were like, kind of roasting him a little?
It was a guy hitting on me and I was like, "You better stop because my dad is here."
That's hilarious.
And my dad got up and I was like, "See, you made my dad stand up." And
that's amazing.
He was like, "Girl, I'm just throwing trash away. I'm not defending you." That's probably where I get my humor from. But yeah, my dad, he supports it. Like anything I do, my dad supports it. Like I told him I want to do a podcast, he bought all my equipment for me. Told him I want to do photography, he bought all the equipment for me. Told him I wanted to start a cleaning business, he bought all the equipment.
Did you actually start a cleaning business?
I did.
How did that go?
It was in Virginia. I was going strong for about 6 weeks until I had I was cleaning apartments. They found out I was double dipping because where I was working at, it was the apartment complex I was cleaning for.
Come on, you were leasing out apartments and then also offering to clean them on the side.
Yeah, was making a killing, and I was working way too hard, and I had goddamn left something behind in one of the apartments, and the person came in complaining about it, and I was like, "Fuck," because I can't go clean it because they moved in already. So if I go over there and clean it, they're gonna be like, "Why are you cleaning?"
Wow.
Yeah.
So you got caught. You were doing some sly shit.
I was making like just me by myself like $1,500 a month. Cleaning like maybe 10 to 20 apartments a month.
That's pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I'm bad at math. But it sounds good.
Yeah, I'm bad at math too. So I was making money starting off, but then I was just like, no, it's too much work. It's not for me.
Yeah, I don't think I would want. I'm not really good at cleaning. My wife's mother, like during college, like to pay for college, she was worked at a hotel as like a cleaning. What's it called? Like a maid?
Yeah. Housekeeping.
As housekeeping, yeah. And it's incredible how good she is at cleaning. I didn't know you could be good at cleaning, but she's like, if I'll like clean a room, but like to her it brings joy. So if she like comes over and she wants to help with something, she'll be like, can I clean your bathroom? And it'll look like perfect, like out of Architectural Digest or something.
That's how my mom has OCD.
Oh, does she? So she's, I mean, at least she's applying it to something, right? Yeah. It's not just like touching a doorknob a bunch.
Well, housekeeping is definitely a tough job. I used to work at a hotel for 2 years.
Did you? As a housekeeper?
I used to work at the front desk.
Oh, dude, I can't imagine. I respect anyone who's done any sort of service work, but there's certain ones that like, I obviously I said a bartender, but like being the hotel desk person, you get to just get kicked by people. I mean, not literally.
But hopefully. You just don't have to give a fuck. Like you just have to have a backbone and cannot care. Because like I've learned that when people have interactions with you, it could either stay with you or it can go with that person.
Oh yeah, that's so smart. Like you don't let them put their energy on you. Yeah, that's something you learn real quick in service work.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever have to snap at a customer or like at a person checking in?
I'll probably let one person get me out of character, but after that, I'll just like, no.
I love that you said that. I always feel like whenever some of my friends will be like, can I come visit you at work? And I'll be like, no, I'm in character. I'm not even there. What are you talking about? That guy?
Yeah. Because like I put my phone voice on.
Oh, can you do it now, or does it have to do you have to be in the moment?
No. So at the hotel I used to work at, it was on base. So
okay.
we had to answer the phone a certain way.
Sure.
I'm about to give away where I used to work at, but I used to go, thank you for calling Navy Gateway Instant Suites. This is Miranda speaking. How may I help you?
Dude, that's so good. That is really good.
I had to do that for 2 years.
Can you do like anything else in it? Like, your room is ready. Wait, let me think about what. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Your room is ready. Wait, no, your room isn't ready. But we put some room service in your name, something like that. Can you do it?
I used to go, hi, is this Valerie? She's like, yes, this is Valerie speaking. I'm like, hi, this is Miranda calling from Navy Gateway Instant Suites. Your room isn't ready? And then they'll go like, oh my God, are you serious? And I'm like, well, this is why we're calling you right now. And then like after a while, I just stop caring and then I'll drop it. And I'm like, little bitch.
I love the voice drop. That's so fun.
I'm like, I'm calling you because the room is not ready.
Does that help sometimes though? Sometimes you got to be real with them.
Yeah, it does help sometimes.
You're like, you got to just like step it up and be real.
Because like the more honest I am, like even where I work at now, I used to get like hella tips just from being honest.
Really?
Like there was one time when I was working at the hotel on base, trying to get people to like use a taxi service. The taxi service wasn't coming on base at one point.
Okay.
So I was like, look, it's really not my fault. I can't like really help the issue, but there is the company van outside and I can like take y'all over there.
So you offered to drive them? Mm-hmm. You were always working hustles.
Yeah. Made $100.
Yeah.
Just taking people back and forth.
This is like, that's so funny. Like this is like the difference. I was raised to like always follow the rules. Yeah. Right. Like you can play within the rules, but you follow the rules. Whereas like my wife was raised a little more like they're the rules, but find ways to work around them.
Yeah. I always just try to find a way to make anything work. Like if I can't do it this way, I can do it this way, but don't do nobody.
Right. Yeah. Because like technically also I feel like everything you did, there's probably like you could have figured out a way to make it work.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you're doing bad stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was either they were going to miss their flight to go to their deployment.
Right.
And I was like, I don't want that on my conscience when I know I can just take them real quick.
Yeah. No, that's great.
So yes.
So 2 years in a hotel. Do you miss that? I bet not.
No. The worst, and I don't want to say this on camera, but I am. Working with Black people that are older than you.
Should you want me just to like, I'll beep out this whole section? Leave it in?
You can leave it in.
All right. Start again then. I'm sorry to interrupt.
I'm going to say working with Black older women that were in like management positions.
Sure.
Sucked.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I had a bad experience there was one, they were jealous of me because I was fucking a maintenance man.
Ooh, was he hot?
No.
Why were they jealous then? I guess.
Because, like, I could come to work and not be miserable.
Do you think that's what was making them sad? Was just seeing you experience joy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they did, and I let them like suck it out of me. I ended up leaving because I just wasn't having like a good time anymore. Cause like the maintenance guy I was messing with, he had fucked my coworker. And
would you have sex? I feel like being in a hotel, everyone's having sex on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially cause like mainly people that are in the military, they're like 18 to 22 that are like lower rank, and then you have like the older people.
Oh, so you're dealing with mostly military people too.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't even think about that. So yeah, they are
definitely fucking. I had to break up fights. I had to stop people from arguing.
I mean, but circling back to like expecting 18-year-olds to like behave.
No.
You just put a bunch of 18-year-old boys together and make them do physical stuff all day and then go, yeah, behave.
Yeah.
And then once in a while you let them out. That's, of course they're going to fight.
Yeah.
It's like obvious.
And then like I made friends with people on base. So that was like another part of my downfall. And they used like, that's not what got me fired. Like I quit, I resigned and everything.
Yeah.
But like, that was like, just like, they just kept dogpiling on me. Like, you're friends with some of the people that like stay in the hotel. You're messing with the maintenance man.
Yeah.
I'm like, I haven't broken any rules. Doesn't say that anywhere. So yeah.
Like you weren't doing anything bad. You were just having fun.
Yeah.
I do think that there's often, one time took a cab home. It was 4 a.m. and I'd been doing like a bunch of cocaine and I had been cheating on my girlfriend. It was it was a bad night. You know what I mean? You weren't making great decisions, but my cab driver home, we had this great conversation and he told me, he said, listen, don't ever work somewhere where your coworkers make work feel like work. And I was like, I don't know. It's like such a simple thing, but it stuck with me.
Yeah.
Even though I was in this terrible spiral at the time. And I was like, man, that is so true. Cause it's like, you have these older coworkers and you're having fun and they're like, how dare you?
Yeah.
Work's supposed to suck. And you're like, no.
Yeah. It's not, I mean, it's not supposed to. Like, I used to look forward to coming to work. I used to come an hour early.
Yeah.
And then they were saying shit to me like, oh, you can't be dressed in a crop top when you come on base.
And you're like, yeah, but it's fun.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm excited to like clock in, start my day, and y'all over here telling me I can't. You're telling me how I can dress when I come through the door. I'm not even clocked in yet.
Yeah. Oh, you weren't even like, you would change into an outfit.
Yeah. I had to get into my uniform.
So you just couldn't wear. They can't tell you what to wear.
I wasn't clocked in yet. But what the kicker was that I found out that the same guy I was messing with on base, the maintenance guy, he was messing with, and I think that's where they had the beef with me. He was messing with somebody else at the front desk, and I didn't know until I left.
I honestly, do you watch the show Survival of the Thickest? Oh, dang. It's Michelle Buteau. Whatever. There's a character in it, Dion Cole. Plays He plays like this one. He plays this guy like a maintenance guy that she has a one night stand with, and that's who I'm picturing in that role. I wish you could see the reference. He's like kind of a goober in the role, not in real life. But anyway,
no, this guy. I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad person. He doesn't have anything going for him, but it's like he had so many negatives that came with him.
Sure,
that was like attractive to me at the time.
Like in what sense? Like
he was just a bad boy. Like he just.
Oh, you like a bad boy?
Yeah. Well, used to.
You're trying to change that?
Yes, I'm looking for a husband now. So if y'all watching this, but no, he had just got out of jail, but he had his record, whatever the fancy word is,
expunged.
That word, just got out of jail. He had like 6 kids.
6 kids.
3 baby mamas.
Come on, you wanted to sleep with him though?
Because he
had that swag or something?
Yeah, he had that swag. Like, he just didn't care. So, like, I was there already for, like, 8 months. And the job just was, like, getting very bored. So then here comes this man.
How do you remember his, like, any of his lines he would hit you with that, like, come on, tell me.
He really didn't say anything. Like, it was crazy.
He'd just be like, what's up, bros? And and you were like, okay.
He was like, hey, my name is, can't say his name.
Yeah, we don't have to say his name. We know what it is though.
Yeah. I was like, "What's up?" He was like, "What's up with you?" And I don't even know. We just from the same hometown. And then I guess he just knew what type of time I was on because I was just dropped out of college. This was my first like actual job. And
he saw someone who was ready to have a good time.
Yes. I was like, I've been working here, pent up, and we just ended up going for drinks after work one day.
The drinks after work with a coworker
would get you caught up every time.
Yeah, never leads anywhere good.
Yeah.
I feel like when I was like my first jobs out of college, like I've been working, like I said, I work in restaurants. And when you first start working in restaurants, you're like 23.
Yeah.
Everyone's just fucking like across the board. Everyone who works in a restaurant at that age is sleeping with each other.
Yeah.
And now I would never sleep with a coworker. It's like, I don't want to have to see him. Because imagine like you went out, you have drinks with this guy, you go home with him. And then the next day you got to look him in the face.
But see, that was the fun part though for me.
You like that part of it?
Yeah, because we would sneak in the room.
Yeah, of course you would. Yeah.
But
a hotel is like naturally a perfect place for that kind of thing.
Yeah, almost got caught a few times.
Yeah.
But didn't because I'm smart.
What did you do to get out of the situation? What do you mean?
I used to wait till it was me and another person at a desk.
Okay.
So if the manager would walk by, they would text my phone like, "Hey, so and so is in the building." Or I would wait till I'm on my break. So if anyone's looking for me, they can't really look for me because I'm on my break.
Right.
And then I told him, "Stop coming over here after you get off because they're going to come over here and look for you." He didn't believe me. So he got off work one time, came over to where I was at, and he was sitting behind the desk. And they never come behind the desk. But he could still see. And sure enough, the manager came in and was asking me questions and stuff. Like, have I seen so-and-so? And I was like, no, I haven't seen him.
They were looking for him?
Yeah.
Even after he got off work? Mm-hmm. Why?
Because he ran his mouth. About us.
Oh, come on. They knew you guys were sleeping together.
Yeah.
But he was also sleeping with someone else.
Yes. And I blocked him for 3 years, and then I unblocked him a year ago.
Don't tell me you're talking to him again.
Oh, no. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Yeah, but I had to go back.
You had to go back?
Yes.
I mean, I understand that. What you said, you're 27?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there was one woman that I dated off and on for my entire 20s. Mm-hmm. And like any time my parents would hear her name, they would be like, "Her?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, dude." I love it.
That's my mom. He met my mom. That's like me and him were almost like to the part where we were like about to be like married.
Yeah, I love that you said married, like you threw it away.
Yeah. Married. Yeah. Don't want nobody hearing that. But yeah, my mom was like, "Please tell me you're not talking to him again."
Dude, I mean, the issue is like my parents have such bad taste in who I should have dated that I couldn't listen to them about any of it.
Yeah.
They would always be like, "Don't you want to date this like nice young woman?" I'd be like, she works at a bank. That's never going to work for me. Look at me. I have knuckle tattoos, Mom.
I mean, she could balance. Well, I don't know, but she could be the balance to your chaos.
I guess that's true. But that's not for me. I can't date someone who's like too, for lack of a better word, too normcore.
What does your wife do?
She teaches culinary at the community college over here.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're not like weird, super weird, but we both worked in restaurants.
Okay.
So like we stay up late. I love that that's important to me, but it is.
That makes sense though.
Like you don't want to date someone who has like, are you a night owl?
No.
You're a morning person.
Yeah, I'm a morning person.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's that like? You get up at like what time?
Like 5.
No, like before the sun rises.
No, sometimes the sun beats me up, but I try to like today, because last night I had kind of crazy night. If you know what I'm saying.
I don't. I'd love to know though, if you care to share.
Just had a friend over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
On a Sunday?
Yeah, on a Sunday.
Good for you.
But I got up at like 6 today. But I normally up at 5, and I go like work out and then like take a shower, and then I go to work.
I think that's impressive. I watched that Toni Morrison documentary, and this was one of her quotes. She said, like, "I like to get up really early and like rise with the sun because I start out smart at the beginning of the day, and then throughout the day I just get dumber and dumber." And I was like, "That's fucking so funny." I love Toni Morrison. But I can't do that. I can't wake up early.
Well, growing up with military parents.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
So even if I like, it doesn't matter. Like if my mom goes to bed at like 10 or 11, she's up every day at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Is she very, like you said, she's OCD? So is her like bed, like, does she still like, what's it called, like set it? She still makes it like the military with the like corners, you know?
Yes.
She every day.
Her clothes, towels, like even her shower, she's on military time with everything.
That is so crazy.
Yeah. And I live with her again. So.
Oh, you live with her?
Yeah.
But I feel like, especially when it's a parent, it's usually, I don't mean to put it on you, it's usually genetic, right? On some level, so you share some aspect of that.
No, because like I don't really care about the details, but I do kind of, I'm gonna say I have like maybe a teensy bit of like OCD.
Sure.
Because like depending on where I go, sometimes I have to spray my hands with alcohol.
Okay, yeah.
Like
that's fair though.
Yeah, just depending on where I'm at.
You mean if you go to like an open mic at
yeah
X, Y, or Z? We don't need to say anywhere in particular.
I'm like, damn, I need to spray my hands.
yeah.
I'm like, damn, they don't have plastic forks and spoons.
Shout
here?
out R.I.P. Raven Lounge. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't know if you ever went there, but
I knew it was closing before everybody else knew it was closing.
And what? Just because you could predict?
No, because people were telling me.
Oh, like you had the inside scoop.
Yeah, they were like, "Don't say nothing because we don't know if it's official or not." But yeah, I've heard they close and open all the time.
I mean, but I'm not saying this is what happened to Raven Lounge, but a lot of bars, like if there's ever like a bar that changes names a lot, what's happening is that they're basically getting in trouble for something. Like say they got like caught for an underage. Yeah. And then they basically file bankruptcy on that and then reopen a new LLC in a different name. Yeah. So, I mean, that's maybe, but it's always been Raven Lounge,
yeah,
right?
It's always been Raven Lounge. Yeah.
I don't know. That place is like, that was one of my favorite mics. I loved it.
Yeah. I like the vibe there. Very nasty place though on the inside.
Yeah. You don't want to look around you.
Yeah. I'm saying that it's very nasty in there.
Yeah, it's like I think of it like the reason I liked it was it felt like a punk rock space, and I like that kind of like chaotic. There's no rules to a degree space. Right. I like that, so it worked for my personality. But I know when I'm in a space like that you got to be cautious of like the sanitary. Yeah. Like I'm not going to a punk rock DIY house show. Yeah. And taking a poop in their bathroom, that's terrifying.
I have. Not
Leave it in. I mean, sometimes you gotta go.
Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely a cool mic. I am sad to see it go. I've been there a few times, but.
And you live in you said you live in Delaware, right?
Yeah, Delaware.
What mics do you go to out there? You go to like bar? None. We won't say any of that.
I went to one mic. I've been to Bar 13 twice, and then I've been to it's just mic called Cool J's, but it's a feedback mic. It's like you do 4 minutes and they give you a minute of feedback.
Oh, I don't like that. My feedback.
Well, you don't have to give feedback. You can accept the feedback. Like they ask you, do you want feedback? You can say yes or no.
Doesn't it look bad though if every time you're like, no, I don't want any feedback?
They wouldn't take offense to it or anything.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because like you'll be there either at 8:30 or you'll be there till 10 o'clock at night.
Right.
So yeah, they don't care.
Oh, they give you feedback after. Like after.
So like right after your set, they give it to you.
Has you gotten any useful feedback from your sets?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cool. I'm like, damn, I've never thought I could tell my jokes that way. So. So yeah.
Well, do you have an example of that? Not to give out a bit, but you know what I mean.
So I had this Tinder joke where I'm like on a date with a midget.
Yeah, nice. Already great premise.
And they're like, instead of telling the joke up front, like you're giving away too much information, find a way to conceal it.
Oh, sure. So the reveal is later in the joke.
So I'm like, smart. Dang, like I never thought about like twisting it that way. And then they were like, well, the way you lead into it, we kind of want to hear more about how the date went and ended.
Right.
So I'm like, dang, I never thought, like, I was just like trying to just snap with the joke. And they were like, no, you need to add more layers to it. Yeah,
I like that. I mean, lately when I've been writing, I've been thinking about like sitting into it more. And like, I don't know. Obviously, I've only been doing stand up for like just under 2 years. Okay. So I don't know anything. But that said, like you do change the way you think about writing, and like I like the feeling of sitting in a joke more. Like if you can get a joke to be expanded, it feels good.
Or finding a way to like tell it 3 different ways.
Oh, interesting. What do you mean by that? Like
So
just coming at it from a different angle.
So like depending on where I'm at, so like the guy, he could be Mexican, he could be white, he could be black. Whereas if he's Mexican, I could talk about it this way. If he's black, I could talk about it this way.
Oh, interesting.
If he's white or whatever, I could talk about it in a certain way. So I could be like, oh, for a white guy, he kissed pretty good. Because, you know, they say white people don't have lips. Or for a Mexican, we were like in his clown car. Because his car was so small. Like, there's different ways, you know, I could.
Right. There's different silly ways to do it depending on how you contextualize it. Mm-hmm. Oh, that is nice.
Yeah. Or I could, like, if I'm in a black room, I could make it more satire. If I'm in a white room, I can make it kind of more dry. They'll get it.
Is that, I've never thought about that as the difference between a white and a black room. Is that one is more like, you use the word satire. So what do you mean by that? Like bigger and sillier?
Yeah, like, you know, more like what a black room is more like how I say it versus what I'm saying.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Because like in a white room, people care more about like how the joke lands. And like how we got to the point where I'm at. Is like, whereas I'm in a black room, it's more about the story, like how I'm telling it.
The presentation.
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, that's a useful thing to think about. Whether I can apply that in the moment will be yet to be seen.
Because I'm like, oh my God, when he got out the car, he was shorter than me. And as he was coming towards me, blah, blah. And then like, whereas if I'm in a white room, I'm like, boom, boom, boom. And then I'm like, before we got into the arcade, he tells me to tell me that I'm his mom so he can get in for free. You know? Whereas more like about the joke.
Right.
They're like in a black room, it's more about like my energy, if I'm animated enough. Like those are the things I think about. Like how are they going to receive the joke?
Wow. That's wild. I've never thought about that. I always like am just gonna I always before I do a set am just like whatever happens is gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm just like I can't once I'm in how I'm gonna be on stage, I'm in it. Like even if that is like a weird, sad character, which happens to me sometimes, I'm like, well, this is what I am right now. So, here we go.
But that's why I always tell people, try to do every room that you can, like especially when you're first starting out.
Yeah, like get variety versus one place.
Because people could book you for a show, but you don't know what kind of audience they're going to bring out. That's true,
right? Yeah.
So you always want to prepare yourself for that.
Yeah. I mean, and different rooms really do feel different. That is true. Like I've done like Comedy John a few times.
Yeah.
I always feel like it's fun. It's like alive in there. Yeah. But
like a helium mic won't be like a punchline mic.
I've never done the helium one.
Yeah, it's pretty good when there's people there.
Is it?
The energy there is good.
I mean, that's just that room. I love the helium. Yeah. I saw like, not to bring up Dion Cole again, but I saw him like a couple weekends ago. Hey. And it was like legit maybe one of the best shows I've ever seen. It was like, you know that feeling when you're like watching something and you forget that you're where you are? Yeah. That's how good he was.
Yeah. It's funny because like some of my comic friends, they'll ask me to like watch their sets. And they're like, you didn't laugh at anything. And then like someone else will go up. And I'm like listening and then I'll laugh at like one point. But if you can make me forget that this is like the whole art of it.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, like, that's my favorite thing at a mic when someone goes up and I forget that I'm going to go up later. If I can forget that I'm doing a set, I'm happy. So please crush, dude. I love when someone's doing well.
And I'm like, I was just listening like really hard. It's not that it wasn't funny.
Yeah. You're just following.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know when you like say something and someone in the like when you're working on a joke and someone is like this, they do the I'm like, okay, I'm on to something. I'm not like I'm not gonna get a laugh on it right now, but push on it a little.
Yeah, and I always tell people like as long as you're interesting,
yes,
and you have their attention, you won the whole entire battle.
That is a good point. Like there's certain like I love watching stand up, so I apologize if I keep using references, but I watched Sarah Silverman's new special a couple weeks ago, and there's big chunks of it where she's talking, like maybe 3 minutes, like because like I'll be so nerdy, I'll be like, let me rewind that and see how long that silence was, and it'll be like 3 minutes of silence, and then she'll get a laugh. But like to sit in that like disquiet or like that quiet for that long is so impressive to me.
Yeah, because like I have jokes that'll take me either 30 seconds to get a laugh or a minute and 30 seconds to get a laugh.
Oh, I like that. I like a minute and 30-second joke. That's like I mean, my dream joke is a 3-minute joke.
Yeah.
Like where you're getting like laughs along the way, but the big laugh is going to be at 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But I haven't that's like hard, I think, to build at my stage of comedy. Like that length.
You'll get there as long as you keep going.
Yeah, I mean that's the part I like about comedy is it just feels like you could work on it endlessly for your whole life and keep improving.
Yeah, a joke will forever change.
Yeah.
It's never going to be the same.
How long have you been doing comedy?
Since 2017. In college.
You started in college?
Yeah.
What I was gonna ask, like, what brought you to comedy, or like, did you want to do stand up, comedic actor, etc., just work in entertainment?
I've never like thought about like comedy as a career.
Right.
I grew up watching Cat Williams.
Oh yeah.
And my mom was like, you can't watch that. Like, she banned me from watching it.
Really?
Yeah, she didn't like.
I mean, I guess early, like, Cat Williams from that era was pretty filthy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he's always, to me, like, has always felt like there's kindness under his humor.
Yeah.
Even though it's, like, filthy, it's like cute, kind of cute. I don't know how else to explain that.
It's relatable and it comes with a lesson.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm, like, watching this as a kid, or maybe I was, like, in high school watching this.
Yeah.
So, like, you're telling me I can't watch it, made me want to watch it more. But I was, like, watching it as, like, this is something I can laugh at. But nothing like, I see myself doing that.
Yeah, okay.
But I've always been the storyteller in my family.
Okay.
People always come to me like, oh, my God, you're so funny at, like, telling stories and stuff.
They're like, can you tell that story again about... Yeah, okay.
So my roommate in college, she had seen a flyer for Wildin' Out. And wasn't Wildin' Out at all. It was a bunch of old dudes trying to put on a show. I ended up on the show. Didn't get paid for it. I got a free meal out of it.
Okay.
In Fayetteville, North Carolina.
So this was like your first time doing comedy? You did a show.
Yeah.
What a strange first time.
And then the promoter from that show, he was booking me for most of his shows in
great.
North Carolina. And I bombed like maybe 2 of them. The worst feeling I've ever experienced in my life.
Why would you say that's the worst feeling?
Like at the time,
because I assume you've bombed again. So
yeah. So like at the time, I'm like, damn, like, do I want to continue doing this? Like, damn, it wasn't funny. And one of the shows, it was like 1,000 people. Like I just bombed them from 1,000 people. And this is
you jumped in like too deep right away.
Yeah.
And I do think that like you're developing a muscle in the beginning of comedy, and like bombing in front of 1,000 people.
Yeah.
That silence must have been so loud.
Very. I probably had like maybe 1 or 2 people laughing. And one of the ladies, she had followed me in the bathroom, and this is what had kept me going. I wish I remember I got her name. But she was like, I can relate to everything you said. She said, even if you didn't have them all laughing, she said, you had me laughing.
Ooh, dude, that gave me chills because that's such a kind thing for someone to say.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the kind of thing that could keep you going for many years.
For many years. And I was like, that bald black lady in the bathroom telling me that has kept me going since
beautiful.
Since the day.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's amazing. Shout out to that lady. I wish
I knew her name.
Well, you know, I think the best thing you can do is just keep going. And then one day, hopefully she gets to see you again.
Yeah. Cause she was, cause I had a joke where I was like, cause like, so the guy invited me all the way to Charlotte, North Carolina to come out there, but he wasn't paying me anything up front. So I had to come up with gas money. I went to go donate plasma. And this is what I was like. I was writing this joke as I was coming up here. I was like, y'all didn't even know how I was gonna make it up here. I had to donate plasma this morning. My car gave out of gas on the way up here. My friends was riding with me. They didn't want to contribute to nothing. And they weren't laughing at any of it.
I mean, that's funny though.
Yeah, and that's what the lady said. She said, all them broke bitches in the crowd gonna act like they ain't never had to donate plasma. She was like, I've donated plasma before to get gas in my car.
Yeah, come on. That's definitely happening to at least somebody.
Yeah. And I was like, dang, didn't nobody laugh at nothing.
Do you think like that setting was the worst bomb you've experienced?
It was just experiencing it so early on to go from like people laughing, and to go like
sure
to like down there. But now I tell people like if I'm not bombing, then it's a problem.
What do you mean? Like if sometimes you're not bombing?
That means I'm not, trying out a new joke. That means I'm not trying to come up with a new premise.
You're not like pushing hard enough.
Yeah, if you're not bombing.
I feel like there's something like I've been in Philly now for over a year. Moved here a year, whatever. And it's been interesting to watch like the scene, watch like someone come in new and do really well, and then I'm always like, oh, but can you survive your first bomb?
Yeah,
because that's like, that to me is something that if you've never tried stand up before, there's obviously like not getting laughs, but then there's like when that, when you're like on stage and it's
just flatline on stage the whole way.
But like inside too, you start to crumple.
Yeah.
And that like that feeling, you like just start sweating.
Yeah.
Or like whatever. Sometimes I sweat if I'm doing well too, so I don't know why.
But yeah, that's why like to experience that, like now I know how to respond to that, and now I can like kind of win the crowd back sometimes.
I mean, you have to, on some level as a comic, you have to enjoy that sensation too, because that sensation of when you're getting the quiet is when you can also get the biggest laughs.
Yeah.
You have to first like get into that zone though and be comfortable in there.
Yeah, but that's how we know we're having an interaction, like we're having that exchange. Like, okay, I'm fucking up, I'm not funny.
Yeah.
But watch till the fucking end.
Right.
Like, I might win you back in the end.
Yeah. Do you like to say, like, say you're doing a joke and you're like in it like that and people are looking at you? Do you ever say, hey, wait till the end? Or do you not like to reveal? Yeah, I agree. I do say it sometimes, but that's something I really work on getting out, because I like the game to be hidden. Like even if like the other night I was having a weird set, and so I just leaned into being weird.
Yeah.
And was just being like, I was like, oh, everyone's gonna hate everything I say tonight, But like in my head, I'm like, you can't reveal that I think that's funny.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna work. But I'm like, you just have to commit to even the failure.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's the fun of it to me.
Yeah, that's how you know it's real. Like this is what I'm experiencing. This is what I'm going through.
Sure.
So like sometimes I like to live in the bomb, even though like I've experienced, because like there could never be a worse bomb than that.
That's so awesome that you got it out of the way.
Yes. Very early too.
Yeah. I mean, and you kept going, and I think especially like you must have been, what, like 19, 20?
Yeah.
Crazy.
19 at the time, yes.
1,000 people not laughing.
Yes.
Wow.
My friends were there to experience that with me.
So, I mean, your friends are watching? What did they say after?
I was like, won't none of that shit funny. And they was like, bitch, what the fuck? Because they've seen me perform before.
Right.
And they're like, you should have just stuck to your old jokes.
Oh, because you were trying new stuff in front of 1,000 people.
And I didn't know that then, that you're not supposed to do that.
I get it, though. Do you feel this sometimes? Sometimes I don't like I would love to never do the same joke twice.
And it's like, I hate that I have this one joke that's like super funny, and I'm like, I'll use it sometimes just to bail myself out.
Yeah, it's good to have bail jokes, right? Yeah. Like I mean, I feel like I'm only, like I said, I'm not that far in, so I don't have that many. But it's nice to have one if you got one.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to tell this fucking joke.
You hate it though? How do you sell it though when you hate it? Do you know what I mean? Like
that's how you tap into a different emotion. And it's like people, when they see me sometimes telling different jokes, it's like they're hearing it for the first time, and it feels like I'm telling it for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, the true test to me of like a good joke is that you can hear it 15 times and it's still funny. I mean, that's what's crazy about a good joke.
Yeah.
Like there's certain comedy specials that I've watched like not hundreds of times, that's crazy, but I've watched them over 20 times and it's still funny.
But you'll see, like, if you have I used to do this. I used to buy, if a comic was in town for like the whole weekend and they would have 3 shows or 2 shows back to back, I would buy tickets for all 3 shows.
So fun.
And they would go out there, they would tell all the same jokes but in different ways. And
would you still laugh?
I would still laugh.
Yeah, that's so cool. I've always wanted to do that. When I saw Deon Cole, I saw him on like a Sunday. He was doing a string of 9 shows. So he did Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 shows each day, which is crazy. Like think about an hour each. That's intense. But like we left the show and my wife and I both were like, if it wasn't sold out, we'd go directly back in. It was that good. Yeah. I mean, but it's so cool to see someone work at that caliber. Yeah. I hope to one day.
Because I would hear people, they would say, already I bought tickets to all 3 shows. I'm going to watch the person. I'm like, why would you do that? Yeah. And then come to find out they have more jokes.
Nah, that's so cool.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that is so cool.
Like, damn. I didn't think about that. But I do it sometimes if they're like really like.
Who's like some of your faves?
I'm gonna expose myself.
Nah, that's well, you brought up Cat Williams, so I presume that.
Yeah, Cat Williams is one of my favorites.
I like this little new pop they're in right now. They're doing fun stuff. Like they did that interview, and that kind of like I feel like they had gone quiet. They did that interview, and now they're like back in the game.
Yeah. But I'm like, I always tell people that I have to find someone that's like into comedy or that does comedy. Like if I'm gonna date someone, they have to know like this is like what I do. So a lot of my favorite comics, I kind of have crushes on them.
Yeah, that's fair.
So like if you can make me laugh,
right,
you could take me out to eat.
So you don't want to say out loud who it is.
But I'll say one.
Okay, fair.
Troy Bond. I don't know if you ever seen him.
Troy Bond, yeah, he does the impressions of Seinfeld.
Seinfeld,
yeah.
But I just like how he's like he's a multitude of things. Like he's not just one thing. So like he's into like comics. He's into Michael Jackson. It's like his weird like obsession.
Yeah, he's like I like people who are weirdos.
Yeah,
and so he's probably in that category. Yeah. Okay.
So.
Cool. Have you seen him? Because he does The Cellar sometimes, right, in New York City. Or where have you seen him?
So Broadway is kind of like his home. Like that's where he does.
Oh, the Broadway Comedy
Club.
Yeah,
that's like where he does comedy at. But I seen him at Helium, seen him at Broadway, and I can't. There's another place I've seen him.
Oh wow, so you've seen him a few times.
Yeah,
that's dope.
I met him in person.
Yeah, I can't handle that kind of interaction. Meeting like someone that I respect. Get out of here.
Well,
how'd it go?
It was good. So what's crazy is when I was thinking about quitting comedy, I'd seen like his stand-up clips. And then like I kind of like dived into like his whole entire page. And then I was like, damn, like, because he was talking about like how he started and how no one was like really come to his shows. And then just how different he was. And he was like, I can't, like he says it all the time. He's like, I cannot believe that people would sit here and listen to me talk for a fucking hour.
I feel that.
And he's like, and I only do it for y'all. But at the same time, he's like, but it also kind of strokes my ego. But at least he's honest about it.
I mean, like, you're not doing comedy unless you have an ego that needs stroking on some level. Yeah. Like, that has to be true. Like, I'm not, like, I need an audience of people to laugh so that I feel okay. Yeah. That's not normal.
Yeah, I like people telling me that I'm funny.
Yeah, I do too. I think there's that to me. I like that. I also an aspect of being funny I like is that all interactions you can go, I'm just trying to be funny.
Yeah,
it's just like it doesn't have to be serious or deep. Like I'm just being silly.
Yeah.
But yeah, Troy Bond. Anyone else?
At one point I was really into what's his name? He was on he just got on SNL. He was like the first like Middle Eastern comedian. What's is his name?
Oh. Is he on that new show Adults?
No. They're actually friends though. Okay. That's Malik Assel, I believe.
Yeah. I love he has a great Don't Tell set that I've watched a few times.
Yeah. I love that set. Yeah. But I forget what the other guy name is. But they're both, I don't want to say like they're best friends, but they definitely know each other.
I mean, the thing about comedy that is funny is it's like it is a pretty small world.
Yeah.
Like, especially like I like the idea of talking about classes and of comedy because there is like there aren't that many people in it.
Yeah. Not as many as you think. Because like I did stand up in Virginia, North Carolina, and in Chicago.
Oh, nice. I lived there for most of my 20s.
Oh, in Chicago?
Yeah.
Wow.
But have you started to have that thing where like people from the multiple cities are starting to know each other?
Are starting to know each other.
Yeah, that's how I started doing comedy in Western Massachusetts, which is very small scene, but it was a great place to start. And now some of the people from that are friends with like people from Philly comedy, and I'm like, geez, this world's small.
It's really small. Like, that's crazy. Like, geez, I wanted to live in Chicago so bad.
It's a great city. Yeah. I love Chicago. Shout out Chicago. It's like I'm just an East Coaster. That's why I like Philly. It's like you get that kind of hard-edged aggression.
Yeah.
You don't have that as much in Chicago.
Yeah, people are more nice.
Yeah, I mean, Chicago still like is a real city.
Yeah,
like people people are like really serious. You can get into trouble in there too. Yeah. I'm saying, but
I love Chicago though.
Yeah,
I like how I can get like when I land on the airport and I can just go straight to the to like was it the Blue Line?
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, it's so I mean, and there's also I'm gonna blank. Oh, Midway, I think, is the other airport. And that is directly on the Orange Line.
Oh, okay.
So like both. I mean, if you live in Chicago, you'll do this at least once. You'll book a ticket, a flight, and like sometimes like you start at O'Hare and land at Midway. And so you'll park your car. This has happened to almost everyone I know who lives there.
Wow.
And then you land at Midway and you're like, my car is at O'Hare. And now I got to go because it's basically one side of the city all the way to the other.
Yeah.
And Chicago's massive.
Yeah.
What a beautiful city though. How long did you live there for?
I didn't live there. I used to go out there like every weekend.
Oh, okay. Just to do comedy?
Just to do comedy.
I think it is like, do you think that, I mean, obviously like Second City was there and there's a lot from like a certain era. There was a ton of funny people from there.
Yeah.
But it does seem like it's dropped off some. Or was the scenes pretty good when you were there?
The scene, well, I don't know. Cause I got there and I kind of got like just tied into one thing. But the scene there is bigger than like what people think.
Yeah.
Like versus like in Philly, like you could at least get on the list in Philly. Chicago, you probably have a harder time. Cause it's like maybe, it's like 20 to like when I was there 3 years ago, going there every weekend, it was like maybe between 20 to like 40 people there trying to get on one list.
That's interesting. Like, and this is also a question I think is intriguing about different cities. Did they go list in order?
No.
Or was it like here where it's like list not in order?
List not in order.
Yeah.
Because like if you host a show, you're guaranteed to go up.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
You got to show that you're putting in the work, I guess.
Yeah.
I always struggle with that aspect of comedy because like, I mean, I started like wanting to do comedy because I grew up just loving comedic movies. That was like my favorite. I was just rewatching a bunch of like early 2000s movies like Anchorman.
Okay.
I watched Blue Streak. I watched Zoolander.
Okay.
I just love that era. Like that era where everything was just so silly. Yeah. But that's why I started doing it. But I don't remember why I brought that up.
Oh, that's interesting.
Is it?
No, because like movies like in the early 2000s, there was no like boundaries or like you didn't have to watch what you say or anything like that. So like
exactly.
Probably not like early 2000s, but like Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah.
Like they didn't give
that was like at the 2000. I feel like that was like the end of it.
Yeah.
Like the Hot Tub Time Machine and maybe like I think of Hangover towards the end too. Like that era of movie was like lasted from like 2001, or maybe 1998 to 2016.
Yeah.
And then it started to kind of slip away.
Yeah, slip away. Yeah.
Because it was like it felt very innocent. Like Blue Streak stars Martin Lawrence and Dave Chappelle plays like a peripheral character.
Okay.
But it's just so silly.
Yeah.
Like not like it's just nothing is like serious in it. No one's trying to make a point.
Yeah.
They're just all just trying to make you laugh.
Right.
And have some fun action scenes.
Yeah. I don't know why I don't know. It just seems so dark now.
I know, and I don't really know like what to kind of do with that, but I do think to me the answer is that right now in comedy we should all be working on being incredibly silly. Like, and I don't think of this podcast as like, I'm not always trying to be funny on here. I'm trying to be like, have a good conversation.
Right.
But for comedy, what I would love to see happen is that people start being more and more silly, because I think that's what our culture needs right now.
Yeah.
Let's go back to that. Like, we need to be a little more ridiculous.
Yes, we do need that.
Like Dave Chappelle doing physical comedy. Let's go. We need that again.
I don't know if he has the energy for it.
No, he's good. He did his time. He doesn't need to do that anymore.
But yeah, I don't know. Like comedy, I feel like should always be a part of like whatever, is going on at any time. Like people doing Trump impressions.
Yo, it's always good.
Yeah.
We need it.
People doing Barack Obama impressions.
Yeah.
Being able to make fun of other people's culture in a funny way, as long as it's funny and it's not like
that's the thing that's so tough though. If it's not funny, like I just watched I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, which which is like that era of Adam Sandler where he was like, I can do anything. And he could, because he's literally one of the greatest comedic actors and writers. But that one, there's some jokes in it that are pretty rough, I would say.
Yeah. Or like, I always forget the he's dead. He was like a really big heavyset guy.
Are you talking about Chris Farley?
Maybe he has like a real like a high pitched voice kind of.
Like on SNL, he did the Spanish tutor, and he would be like slap his legs a lot.
Maybe but it was just one joke where he was talking about like how the gays took the rainbow. He was like, how is a rainbow gay? He was like, little kids draw rainbows, and now you're telling me little kids can't draw rainbows because it's gay?
Yeah.
So he didn't tell it like that, but he was like, how y'all gonna take the rainbow?
Yeah.
From the little kids.
No, we need more silliness back. That's exactly right. Yeah, this is a fun era. I mean, I like that era. I think just what happened is it was like everyone was making the solution in capitalism is that everyone needs to make a ton of money. If everyone was like, if no one, because right now everyone feels worried about money. It's harder to be silly. Yeah. You know, like that was it was like pre-2008 where the market crashed. So everyone had excess cash, like at least in like Hollywood or stuff, you know, just throw money around.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always been broke, and that's why I have to be funny.
Yeah. I mean, that you could find your way. I believe in it.
Yeah.
And that brings me to thanks so much for being here.
Yeah. That was an hour already.
Yeah. You crushed it. I'm so glad. I'm glad I got to see you do one set and then hang out with you.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to see you do some more comedy. And if you made it this far, this is comedian Rose.
Yes.
Super fun. She has I'll let you do your own shout outs. I don't need to step on that.
So I got Crash Queens, I have In the City podcast, and I have this other podcast called Rose Uncut where I get into my feelings. You can find me at comedian.rose on Instagram. And
well, thanks for being here.
Yeah, this was fun.
All right. Hell yeah. We'll catch you next time.